Yes, sir. It's the kid, the trigger yogi himself, Big Daddy Energy live stream 16 dad jokes in this bad boy. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Kick? Been off the streaming every other day over here on YouTube and streaming every day on TikTok. Why? Because it's better. But tapping in with the good friends of YouTube every other day, keeping this going. We're gonna be here for as long as we're gonna be here, man. Big Daddy Energy, man. Been in full on dad mode as my son navigates his junior year, which has been interesting, as most high school experiences tend to be. Interesting. I remember. I remember high school. I remember how tough it was to find my way, to feel included, to feel accepted. My son is going through all that in real time, man, in real time. And I am grateful that I am grounded and present enough to be able to coach him through all the trials and tribulations and remind him that most of it does not matter. Most of it. What matters? Your grades matter. Absorbing the information matters. Finding ways to communicate with other kids and teachers, even the ones that you don't like, all that matters so much. Because that's what you're going to use for the rest of your life. That's an ongoing process, finding ways to connect and communicate with people that you just don't really resonate with. You know, we go outside and we bump into people all day long that aren't your people, and you have to find ways to not let energy that doesn't mix with your energy bother you, not take energy that doesn't mix with your energy personal. I'm finding that at the gym that I work at. I work at a gym called John Reed downtown, and this is a very high class gym. People pay a lot of money for memberships, and my first couple of months, I was like, man, people are fantastic here. But isn't that the story of everybody's life? You go into a space and you be like, oh man, look at how great these people are. And then slowly but surely, one person slides in, two people slide in, three people. Next thing you know, you're surrounded by people who are just feeling away, treating you away, acting away, and you just have to let it slide off of you, man. I've been dealing with some rude energy at the gym. And this one, this so it, what I like about my gym is there's a lot of space, and there's a lot of different. There's a meditation room at the gym. There's this private coaching room at the gym. So like today, I have a day where I teach at 12, and then I teach again at 7. Now this gym is downtown, so it is kind of a ways away from my house, so it doesn't really make sense. What's up, man? What's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Talking about this dad stuff that I'm dealing with. Good morning, Brittany. Oh, love to see Brittany on the stream. Oh, you love to see it. Talking about this dad stuff going on, and talking about energy and other people's energy. And man, it's something that I've been talking about a lot because, I truly believe that people are so decent and loving and connected in their homes. It's the problem is when you go outside. you start to malfunction because you are bumping into other people with other lives, other cultures, other ideas of what's right, what's wrong, how to live. And that's when we start to malfunction. And it's a hard thing at times to accept and to deal with other people's way of being based on your way and how you process and how you absorb and how you do things. So, what I was just talking about is I've one thing I've been working at this new gym, and this new gym, I love it. I love it. And the first couple of months, I was like, man, people are so nice here. But these last couple of weeks, people have been sliding in just like with just weird energy, just weird energy. I was in this private room that's reserved for personal trainers to consult clients, and I was in there and I was streaming live on TikTok. And out of nowhere, this guy came into the room while I was minding my business, and he had a full on conversation, a loud conversation. And you get to choose how you react to certain things. And now where I'm at in my life, and I wasn't always at this place, I get to remind myself how I react. I use this phrase that 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 I got from one of my favorite movies back in the day, The Girl Next Door. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Now, would it be worth the squeeze if I said, "Hey, bro, I'm doing something, get out," and then he would have reacted, or even if I would have said it in a nice way, "Excuse me, sir, I'm in the middle of something. Can you take your phone call outside?" Based on what I know, a lot of men don't like to be told what to do. So would the juice be worth the squeeze for me to even say something or to just let it go? It wasn't worth the squeeze because I was fine. I was streaming. Yeah, he was interrupting and it was distracting, but was it worth the squeeze for me to like say something like, "Hey, bro, like it wasn't." And that's one of the keys to life as we go along this beautiful journey that is our lives, and you know working around people, and a lot of stuff it's just better off to ignore. So my son has been getting into it with some kids on his team, so we had a long talk today about that, about letting things just roll off of you, slide off of you, because it's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time, but mainly your energy. Mainly, it's not worth your energy. Juliana, appreciate the sub. Good to see you. This is Big Daddy Energy live stream. We changed the live stream title from the Triggered Yogi live stream to Big Daddy Energy. Why? Why? Are you black people? I'm one person. One person. So no, I'm not black people. There's just one person that you're watching right now. There is a serious lack of home training nowadays. There really is. There really is. I mean, the computer is raising a lot of these kids. Uh, PlayStation 5 is raising a lot of these kids. Uh, NBA 2K is raising a lot of these kids. And, I have slipped into the mistake of letting my son talk reckless on these games. It creates a bad habit. I've had to check myself, and because my son, and the funny thing about my son is I remember when he was younger, he was so against swear words. Whenever anybody said anything, any swear words, he would be like, "Don't say that, don't cuss, don't," But now, 16 years old, this boy be talking like a sailor when he gets upset. So it's something I got to nip in the butt. He didn't get that from me, even though I do cuss, but I'm not like a sailor when I cuss. But I do blame NBA 2K. I mean, these kids talk so wild when they're playing this game, NBA 2K on PlayStation. So yeah, me and my son had a nice talk. I believe he received most of the things that I said, and yeah, I believe in him, man. I believe in this young man. Clearly, one person, singular, but All right, folks, man. So I've been going live. I dialed it back on YouTube. So we're going live every other day, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure. I'll be going live. I'm going live every day on TikTok, but not a set schedule. I've been going live around 1 or 2, been streaming workouts over on TikTok. There's a lot of fun things happening over on TikTok. So I'm kind of shifting gears, shifting the strategy a little bit. And yeah, that's what's going on. Brittany, maybe you were wondering why I haven't been going live every day. That's what's going on. I've heard adults talking like that on games. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's also a confusing thing for a lot of these kids is they see adults acting like kids. They see adults talking like kids, using the same slang as kids, especially in LA. I've noticed that not with just, any adults. I've noticed that with like the people that are in leadership roles, coaches and mentors, talking like kids. Matter of fact, last year's coach literally got fired because he did not know how to talk to these kids and he was just talking crazy to these kids and he got fired. So it is an issue, it is a problem. But I'm aware and course correct is what I get to do with my son when he does make some mistakes, and he made some mistakes yesterday. Um, and they weren't deal breakers, they weren't huge mistakes. So you got to nip those small mistakes in the butt so they don't become huge mistakes. Yeah. Oh boy. Shut up. Why don't you make me shut up? Why don't you make me? Huh? Would love to see that. Would love to see you make me. Would love to see you get off the game and use your words in real life. Would love to see that. I don't think you got it in you, to be honest. I think that's why you come here and say things like shut up on a live stream where you're safe. Because God forbid you say that in real life and someone beat the dog shit out of you. Yeah, that's a fear that you have actually in your body. Don't get slapped today. Oh man, I would love for you to do that. Oh, I would love that. I would love for you to get to see how I react when someone puts their hands on me. I don't think you have it in you, buddy. I don't think you have it in you. Again, that's why you're on someone's live stream talking reckless. God forbid you go out in the streets and talk crazy and you get dog walked. Yeah, that's a real fear you have. That's why this is where you land. You get to get that out here on someone's random live stream. It's where you land at, you know? And I get it. You could pull up. You could pull up. You could pull up. I'm not hard to find. Am I going to give my address out on the internet? No. But yo, drop your location, my friend. Drop your location. Let's see what's really happening. What's really popping, Jed? 1336, no profile picture, just trolling on YouTube. See, this is one of the reasons why I switched over to daily streaming on TikTok. We don't really TikTok, there's not a lot of trolls like this. Like they're just pulling up to just kind of talk reckless as if you have those balls in you. You're a troll for a reason. You don't have real life balls. You got internet balls. Internet balls are very small, very tiny, tiny. You talking reckless on the internet is a tiny thing. This ain't a crash out. This ain't a crash out. Bro, my crash outs are explosive, baby. This ain't even that. This ain't even that. But, I'm getting used to how y'all operate over here. I'm getting used to how you operate over here over on YouTube. It's one of the reasons why I kind of choosing my battles to go live every day over on TikTok. Not a lot of that. But interesting enough, I have been getting trolled by Brittany. This is funny. I've been getting trolled by kids that my son has been playing against in these AAU tournaments. So I do a lot of dad sketches, and a lot of my sketches are about the AAU circuit. And I've been getting a lot of followers from people that either parents that have kids that are playing in AAU, or kids that are playing in AAU, like the sketches too. But they'll come on the live stream, and they'll trash talk. Like one kid came on the live stream and was like, "I was dog walking your son last week and get him a private coach, blah 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 blah," talking mess, right? And I just sent him a DM, and I was just like, "Man, I love that healthy competitive talk, man. Keep doing your thing." And then he followed. It's different. It's different. I like that kind of troll right there. I like that kind of troll. A troll that isn't hiding, you know? I like a troll that is in the streets. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all hoes. You YouTube trolls are hoes. I don't even know if you're a real person. You could be a 12-year-old boy, on here talking reckless, learned a new word from your drunk uncle, you know, and now you're coming to YouTube and be like, let me test out this new word, this new phrase. I don't fall for your little. You think this gonna make me crash out? Come on, man. You guys don't even have profile pictures up. You guys got cats as profile pictures, or a S, or just a J. And you are a professional YouTube troll, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. What kind of life is that, man? Get a friend, go outside, meet a girl, hug a tree, you know? There's always someone bigger than you. Yeah, pull up, prove it. Is that someone you? There's always someone bigger than you. I'm not afraid of nobody bigger than me, because I operate in real life in real time. Y'all operate like hoes. Always someone bigger than y'all scared. You scared of somebody with size? You scared of someone with strength? You scared of somebody with ability? It's because you lack those things. I don't. So I'm not scared. You talk, I talk. You do, nigga, I do. All day long. Not a problem. It's cause and effect, man. You're not moving me any other way off of this strategy. Ain't no scare money don't make no money. I'm about making coin. I ain't about being scared, man. So always remember that. It's a common fact that most people know. There's people that are bigger than you, stronger than you, more skilled than you. That's a common fact. I don't have to remember it. It's just it's just a common fact. So it's not something that I'm really worried about. You don't do shit. You troll on the internet. So the shit that you do is worthless. So, you know, oh, Spooky left. Oh, let's go ahead and ban you, Spooky, because you a hoe. Warshell 55. Yeah, let's go and get you out of here because you a hoe. And Brittany, this is why. This is why I've decided to switch gears. You know, maybe one day when so I've realized that YouTube live streams is I got Warshell out of here. I ain't got no time for it. But you know, Brittany, I do really love streaming in the morning, but especially when the chat is healthy. It really sets me up to win. But when the chat is not healthy, when it's more like this, when it's trolls, it's just like, man, why am I starting my day like this? You know? So that's one of the reasons why I've decided to kind of switch gears and stream here every other day. So the days I'm gonna stream at 9 are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I will be streaming on YouTube at 9 a.m. And I'm going live on TikTok every day, but not necessarily at a particular day, because right now it's just about consistently streaming every day. So, um, so that's what we're doing. Cause you know, it's just again, my favorite. What's up, man? Meow. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How old am I? Man, I don't like these. I mean, I, I don't mind the question. I just don't like that. Why is that the first question? Why is that? If you gotta ask how old I am, maybe you're too young to be on the stream. Yeah, I'm clearly Unc. You know what I'm saying? You see my boy pull up. You see my boy pull up with Unc. I'm clearly Unc. You could guess how old I am. I'm clearly seasoned. You see the grays in the beard. You know, I'm clearly older than you. Maybe older than you should be on a young chat. You know, this is YouTube. There's some young chats to go and troll. You don't have to come and troll this chat. So. So yeah, man, we got a big weekend coming up. Um, Brittany, I don't know if you've gotten TikTok yet, but you might want to, because there are some exciting things I'm doing on TikTok that I'm not gonna do on YouTube. Like on Friday, me and my son have a photo shoot to promote my comedy special and to get him some good pictures. We're gonna have a photo shoot in the studio. We're gonna take some pictures outside. I'm gonna stream that on TikTok. I'm gonna stream the whole thing, the photo shoot on TikToky. Um, so that could be something fun to kind of check out the photo shoot in real time. Um, and on Friday night, I have a comedian premiering her special at the studio. This is not going to be streamed live. I might stream the intro, and I might stream my set live. I might stream it live on TikTok though. Um, but that's gonna be something that I stream live. The photo shoot, the comedy show's not gonna stream live, so I've been getting the studio ready for the comedy show. Everything's pretty much set up and whatnot. Right now, there's uh, 9 RSVPs. Hopefully that increases. We could get up to 40 to 50 people in the studio comfortably. And but even 9 people, that's a solid audience. And this comic Annie Elizabeth is she's just putting her special on its feet for the first time. So this is kind of like a practice run. We're not going to stream it live, but I'm going to record it for her. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. So I'm excited about this weekend. My son's also going to take his permit driving test this weekend on Friday. Tomorrow, he doesn't have school tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. That's what I got going on. That's what I got going on. Big Dad energy, baby. Dope hat. Yeah, thank you. I get a lot of compliments on this hat. It has become my favorite hat. It really has become my favorite hat. It fits right. I like how it sits. People don't like that I just sit the hat right on top of the head. Like I don't put it all the way down. But this is how I wear my hat. That's how I like wearing my hat. You know, I got a lot of white guys that talk shit about it. They're like, why you just sit your hat on top of your head? Because I like it. What kind of question is that? Because that's how I like doing it. You know? My oldest turned 16 on Sunday. Oh, the big 16, man. I've been deep into the 16 season with my son. Happy birthday to your son, Brittany. Let him know I said it. It's crazy. Looks better sitting up. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. I like it. It's right on top. Boom. Maybe it's because I used to have like hair on top and I used to cut the sides. So I like the hat just sitting on top and pretending like that's hair. Been days since I've had top. Pause. Been days. Been days since I had the top head heavy. Been days. Been years. Been decades, actually. I haven't had hair in so long. But I like a good old bald head, man. Look at that head. Oh, man. That's a solid bald dome. It's solid. It is solid. All right. Got people talking crazy on IG, on my sketches. I've been dealing with that a lot better. You know, I've been dealing with that a lot better. People talking crazy on IG. I feel like I'm dealing with these YouTube trolls a lot better too, man. We know who you are. We know what you are. It's not a surprise at this point. Giggity. What's that from? A cartoon? Giggity giggity. Family Guy, I want to say. I think I'm right. What kind of suit does a lawyer wear? Axel Foley pulling up with a dad joke, man. You love to see it. What kind of suit does a lawyer wear? Damn. I don't know. What kind of suit? What kind of suit? I'm ready for it. Axel. Axel Foley. Give it to me, pause. Give it to me, pause. Family Guy. I knew it. Do I remember little Einsteins and the theme from the show? Nope. Nope. I don't remember. Axel Foley, what kind of suit does a lawyer wear? A lawsuit. That's a that's a that's a solid dad joke. It was right there. It was right there. It was right there. I still couldn't do it. It was right there. That's a solid dad joke. Axel Foley gets the star for pulling up with a solid dad joke. A lawsuit. It was right there. It was right there. Man, how I did not get that is crazy. It's absolutely insane. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Brittany got it. Brittany got all the answers. That's why she's the moderator. You are a beautiful man. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, that's a dad joke, man. You love to see a dad joke. We're doing dad jokes now. We switch gears, all dad energy on the live streams across the board. We're getting ready for my comedy special, which is called 16 Dad Jokes. 16 dad jokes to celebrate my son's 16 years of life. Is not going to be a bunch of dad jokes. It's going to be a bunch of stories about me being a dad and raising this young man. 16 dad jokes going to premiere on June 20th. We are going to stream it. That stream is probably going to be on Patreon. It's going to be like $5 to watch or something like that. But yeah, so switching gears, everything is 16 dad jokes. This stream used to be called The Triggered Yogi, which is me. I'm a yoga person, a wellness person, and I get triggered. But not much by internet trolls anymore. But there were streams. If you go down some of the new streams, I was battling with these trolls. And then I came to find out that that's what you guys are professionals. You guys just that's what you do. You have a troll account, which is weird for me to process that that's how you spend your time, but that's your life, do what you do. Do you know how to whistle? If you do, whistle a song that comes to mind. There you are. There you are. Can I get a group on? Absolutely, Dom. You got a group on. You get a group on. You are a lifetime member. You get free rides. Pause. You get free, it's been a pause a day. You get free rides though. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you that link. Brittany gets free rides too. I'll send you that link when that link is up. And yeah. So for all my faithful, loyal, real life fans like Brittany, like Dom, when I do set up that Patreon, y'all don't have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna send you that link. You guys, you could donate. It'll be a donation if you want to donate something for the cause to support. You'll have that option. But I'm gonna send you guys the link to the comedy special for you to view it with no cost. And if you want to donate, you could donate. But yeah, I do appreciate. I appreciate Brittany a lot. I appreciate Dom a lot pulling up, supporting this stream as I continue to find my community, find my audience, and grow this thing that I've been doing. I set out to start streaming at the top of this year, and I've been just playing around and trying to figure it out. I do think this streaming thing is a magical thing that a lot of people are getting into. A lot of people are actually earning a living with it, and I really want to tap into that. And the thing I like about the streaming is It's not so much work. You know, I do a lot of content and I've been doing content and it's so much work and you never know what sketch or what clip is gonna pay off and sometimes you'll put hours into a sketch or a clip and it'll be just dog shit and you'll be like, man, I wasted 2 days putting that together. So I want to tap into a little bit of both, you know, and I'm looking to build these platforms. And it's been a slow grind, but those grinds have I've seen some results on on Instagram and on TikTok. I've seen my audience build, so I'm gonna continue on this strategy, and I'm happy and I'm excited, and I'm also excited that my son is starting to get really interested in what I'm up to, and that's the dream, man. That's the dream to really know that your son is like looking up to you and seeing what you're doing and being like, man, my dad is, you know, and he's proud, you know, of the things I'm doing and he wants to be involved. He wants to be in the sketches. You know, his friends are asking me to be in the sketches and I love that. I love that. It really makes me feel good. So I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Do you know what is up with these questions? Snap my fingers. Who doesn't know how to snap their fingers, man? If you don't know how to snap your fingers at 44 years old, man, then I don't think you have fingers. I'm not playing this game anymore. What's up, Prince? What's poppin', bro? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on the stream. We're talking about big dad energy. We had one dad joke pop in. Let me read that dad joke. That dad joke was solid. What kind of suit does a lawyer wear? Get ready for it. A lawsuit. Solid dad joke. We got a couple more thumbs down. You a bitch. That's your right to pull up on a random stream and be a hoe. That's your right as a troll. You know, what's up, OG? What's cracking with ya? Ain't nothing. Just, you know, living the dream, you know, just living the dream. He has, he refuses to tell us a dad joke. Xavier, what's a dad joke? Your shorts are hilarious. Good work, OG. I appreciate you, kiss my grits. You know, just because of that, kiss my grits, pause. Just because of that, I am going to post another skit today. I got a bunch of skits that I haven't posted on YouTube Shorts because they don't do that well. They go viral other places. They just don't do that well on YouTube. So I always forget to post them. But on my way to work, I'll post a recent skit for you. I appreciate that love. Um, if you want to see more skits, you could travel to TikTok. 16.Dad.Jokes is the page, or my Instagram, Yoga Leroy Got Jokes. I was sober for 11 years, then I turned 12. That's funny. I've heard that joke before. It's always funny. Do you know who Jennifer Aniston is? Oh my gosh, Xavier, you are something else. Larry, then we got Barry, then we got Harry, maybe? Hell yeah, I'll share the video. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna just get in. We're gonna get in 45 minutes of this. Um, let's see. I need to pocket that. Need to pocket that. All right. Changes everything, don't it? Changes everything. Man, I know you just saw this. I know you just saw this because I just saw it. We got the same algorithm. I was today years old when I found out via Instagram that the song Lean With It, Rock With It, Lean With It. Brittany, you know this song. You're my age. Lean With It, Rock With It. I was today years old when I found out that that song is not about leaning or rocking. It's about codeine and crack. I was today years old. I was today years old when I found that out. I don't lean with it and I don't rock with it officially. I used to. I used to lean with it and I used to rock with it. I used to. I used to lean with it and rock with it all day. But I'm today years old and I found out that ain't about leaning or rocking. It's about drinking and smoking crack. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Who knew? Brittany, did you know? That's how oblivious I am. That's Xavier's out of here. You love to see it. I used to jam so hard to that song, and I had no idea. I had no clue. No clue. Because they tricked us so bad. They didn't they? They tricked us so bad. Why? Because they had a dance. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. They had a dance. So obviously we were like, lean with it, rock with it. They tricked us, man. Bamboozled. Bamboozled. Wild work. Wow, this might be my first laughing emoji. Man, this is a milestone. I've never seen this laughing emoji at the top before, and here it is. Where you guys been at my whole life? This laughing emoji. You guys know what that laughing emoji does to my spirit? A laughing emoji will set me up for the next 2 to 3 business days. It will set me up to kill it. You guys don't even understand. A comic that gets a laughing emoji. Like, in a way where, like, if I'll post a joke on, like, Facebook, I know that's an old dude's place. I'll post a joke on Facebook, and if people like it and don't put the laughing emoji, I'll have a resentment. I was like, how dare you just put a thumbs up when this is clearly a joke? I need that laughing emoji. Kill Dom 45. One more rep. What do you mean? 45. I'm 44. I'm gonna be 45 in July. Did you say donut? I didn't say donut, but man, I need to have a donut day. It's been almost a year since I've eaten a donut. Who believes it? It's been almost a year since I've eaten a donut. I haven't eaten a donut since I worked at a car dealership. I think I'm gonna have a donut day. Maybe when me and my son do a little podcast, we'll do a little donut day. I would have never quit that job. Yeah, I had to quit because I got fat. You understand? When I tell you I got fat, I got fat. The month I quit My suits were snug. And when I tell you, before I got the job, when I got hired for the job, I went shopping, went to Macy's, got a bunch of like clean suits. Clean. And they fit good because I was slim and I was in shape. 9 months later, all those suits were snug to like the squeezing. Oh man, here's a funny story. Oh man. Oh man, here's a funny story. There was this one time, this was like after I got fat at this job, and I'm showing this car to this husband and wife. This is how triggered people are at dealerships. So I'm showing this car to these people and I get in the car. I get in the car and my pants rip from the top of my ass crack to they rip from my crack down my leg. And I was just like, nah, that didn't just happen. Nah, that did not just happen. And then I had to tell these people, I was like, hey, I got an emergency. I'm gonna get you another salesman, and I'll meet you in the office. And I ran home, changed my pants, and I got back. And when I got back, the wife was so upset because she said that I um, I abandoned her, and then I explained to her, I was like, no, my pants ripped, like my pants ripped all the way down my leg. She didn't believe me. Luckily, no, this is what I had to do. She didn't believe me. She thought I was just being rude. I had my wife send me a picture of the pants that ripped, and I showed her the picture, and she still had trust issues. That's how triggered people are at car dealerships. Oh, someone wants to date Brittany. Brittany gets all the attention on this stream. Oh, no thanks. Well, but I'm proud of you for shooting your shot. I'm proud of you for that. Takes a lot of courage. If we got the same algorithm, do you see? No, no. Okay, our algorithms are different. I stand corrected. Don't say it out loud, Brittany, or that's what your algorithm is going to be. Don't say it out loud. Who has daddy issues? Someone licking a cat. Not on my algorithm. Not on. Maybe I missed a comment. You know where I like getting my donuts from? Whole Foods. Something about getting a donut from Whole Foods makes me feel better. As I'm eating this pastry of sugar, something about it. It just makes me feel less of a Kill Leroy. It makes me feel less of a fat dude when I get a Whole Foods donut. I'm still a fat dude because it's a Whole Foods donut and I'll eat 4 of them. But it makes me, it's just a mental life hack that I've been doing. The lady that thought you abandoned her. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I've met so many Brittany, no offense, but when women go to buy cars, they become completely unhinged and deranged and insane. And I'll say 80 to 90% of the women that I sold cars to were completely off their meds when they were buying the car. Completely. The first car that I sold was to a woman that was so awesome, so pleasant, so nice. Um, And she didn't even come in there to buy a car. She came in there to get her car serviced. And I just started, working my magic. And she left with a car. And that was a good time. And it was downhill from there. I don't know how to describe this, but you have the gay. Yo. Okay. Oh my God. Yo, that was solid. Yo, that was probably the funniest thing I've ever heard about my eyes. I appreciate it. That was a good little laugh. Cat liquor. The gayest eyes of all time is hilarious. Calm down and level up. I like that name. This has been a fun little this has been a fun little stream. We hit 50 minutes. I said 45, we hit 50. Look at that. Let's see what happens when you guys are nice. Uh, listen to Yoga Leroy, Brittany. Take your oh boy. Don't come at Brittany. She got the power. Brittany has the power. I go old, cheap, and secondhand. All right, folks. This has been a good stream. Maybe I'll stick around for what, 8 more minutes. See if you guys got anything else. You guys have anything else to make me laugh? I like when you guys like make me laugh. I'll tell you what. Calm down, level up. You might have pulled up to be a mean troll. It didn't work because you made me laugh with a solid observation about my eyes. A solid observation. Hey, listen, I gotta write that down because that could be one of the funniest things I've heard about my eyes. I gotta write that down. I might have to bring that in my act. Yo, man, if you guys roast me with good jokes, man, everybody wins, bro. Why don't you know? Calm down, level up. You should teach a troll class on how to you know, pull up and be funny, man. I mean, you could use your powers for good. You guys don't just have to come on here and troll like retards. You could say something funny. Everybody wins when you do that. I don't know. I'm literally gonna bring that's gonna be in my comedy act. You just wrote a joke for me, calm down, level up. You just made me level up because that is literally one of the funniest things I've ever heard about describing my eyes. Brittany's a woman, here roar. Oh man, that's too good. That's too good, man. This stream was worth it just for that. Salutations from Canada. I don't know what that other stuff says, but I think it's French. They speak French in Canada. I know that. Guys, I think he's not white. Not sure he could see. Here we go. See, I knew I should have stopped at 50. And we gotta. I knew I should have stopped. I should have stopped Wall is ahead with calm down, level up. You got this guy. All right, friends, we did it. Way to go, SLB 39000. Just bring down the mood. We're having such a good time. We were having such a good time without you, you know? You might as well give a thumbs down. What do you think SLB stands for? Sorry, little bitch is my guess. Sorry, little bitch. Just joshing. All right, folks. Sloggy little britches. That's a solid one. Soggy little britches. I like that one. Shitty little butthole. Well, you know, a little butthole's better than a big butthole. Shitty little butthole sounds about right. Good morning from Canada. Man, Canada's on the stream today. Good morning. Good to see you. Canada has pulled up to the stream. I like when a Canadian pulls up to the stream with English. You know, I don't speak French, but I did read the salutations. I could read that. But yeah, good morning, Canada. We like Canada. I'm from Washington. I've been to Canada a couple of times. I ran over the border a couple of times, you know, and got wasted as a 18-year-old. That was a good time. I did that. That was fun. Don't remember a lot that night. Because when I would get wasted, I would get really, really wasted. That's why I don't drink anymore. Because I don't know how to drink. God bless you people that know how to drink. I never knew how to drink. I just knew how to get completely destroyed by alcohol. Salutations, fine shits. You look like you want to cry, bro. It's always someone with no profile picture that says just the most retarded thing on here. I grew up in Windsor, LA, and now in Alberta. Wonderful. Wonderful. I've been to I just been to Vancouver, I think. Vancouver, Canada. That's where I've been. Whistler. I've been to Whistler. I went to Whistler with my family. It was a family trip. But my family trips were never anything fun because my dad was always losing his mind over something. So it's always so it's not like a bunch of memories that I like care to hold on to. But I was at Whistler. I was at Whistler. Oh, we about to hit 60 minutes. I'm getting off at 60 minutes. That last part of his name is ironic, don't you think? Get a job. Let me see what I didn't even see his last part of his name. Let me see. Oh, get a job, oh yeah. Some of these trolls think that trolling is their job. You fine as hell. I don't care if y'all call me a fruitcake. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Prince. Prince. I appreciate you. Someone took a thumbs down. Interesting. Give a thumbs down, take one down. I love it. All right, folks, I gotta get going. I gotta go teach some yoga, and it's been a good stream. I want to thank you all for your contributions. Canada, appreciate you pulling up. That is the longest username I think I've seen. Crystal living life with my kids. Someone just threw me that thumbs down, so now it all makes sense. 3 thumbs down, 10 thumbs up. What are you gonna do? Crystal living. Brittany, I always appreciate you being here. It just all makes sense when you're here. Dom, thanks for pulling up. Calm down, level up. I gotta say, is the MVP of the stream. This comment was just amazing. I mean, it's no real. I can't even really put into words how fantastic this comment was. It gave me such a ball of joy in my belly. I'm not being facetious. I'm for real. It's going in my act. Tat pulled up to the stream. Good to see you. Wise words from Tat. This is how we're gonna end the stream. Wise words from Tat. Had a moment of clarity. I got rid of all my social media like years ago since I found live stream over a month ago. I found myself being addicted to the train wreck that it is, and it really is. Now, I will say, live streaming on YouTube is a train wreck. Recently started live streaming on TikTok. It's less of a train wreck. Their algorithm is different. The people that watch don't really troll like they troll over here on YouTube. So I've been going live on TikTok every day. At some point, gonna go live probably tonight from my stage. Um, so yeah, I get you. Live streaming is wild, but certain platforms you got to live stream with an audience, like with a following already. YouTube is one of those platforms. They're not really pushing live streams to grow. They're more pushing long content and people that have a following already to live stream. So that's why a lot of live streams, like my live streams, that not a huge following, you'll come on here and it'll just be a bunch of trolls just talking wild. But every now and then you get a troll talking wild. I'm not even gonna call calm down, level up a troll, because I this was just too good for me to say like this was a troll comment. This was a well-crafted this was a well-crafted piece. This was a work of art. Do you understand me? This wasn't a troll comment. There's a difference. There's levels to this shit. And Calm Down has proven himself, and it didn't take much. He proven himself on this live stream. There's levels to this shit. I can't call him a troll. He's a craftsman. He's an artist. He's an artist. All right. That was just too good. Oh, you were thawing through and literally started getting nauseous. Yeah, no, it's weird on here, and it's why I stopped going live every day. Tat, I mean, when I started, when I when I made this live streaming part of my strategy, I said I was gonna go live every day, um, and I was really trying to stick with that. I'm still going live every day, but I'm not going live on YouTube every day because of like the trolling, man. And you know, I get wrapped in it, you know, like I get sucked in, you know, you get multiple troll comments, you get kind of sucked in, and then it becomes the whole live stream as I'm just talking crap to the trollers, and that's, you know, it's I was like, what's the purpose of that? That's kind of wild. Sometimes there has been streams that were like really funny of me battling with the trolls, but you know, it's kind of pointless, you know, like what what have I become? You know, that kind of thing. But I'm happy that you've listened to the things that you need, and you dialed back what you need to dial back. That's a good thing. That's a healthy thing. All right, folks. Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi, man. What if there is no Wi-Fi? Wouldn't that be crazy? What if Wi-Fi just went out? You must have had a lot of gall back in the day. Oh, no, I don't even know what that means. A masterpiece. It was. It was a masterpiece. It was beautiful. It was a work of art. Blessed. Blessed, baby. Let me just go down these. The gayest eyes. It started with a lot of wisdom. Absolutely. Then when uh, be honest, yoga. How many ladies loved you for the eyes instead of the personality? I mean, I have gotten compliments on my eyes since I was like 5, since I can remember. Um, um, People like eyes. People like, I think it's the darker skin that makes eyes maybe pop a little bit more. Um, I was watching this reality show of this guy. He was in his 40s, and he was so intense about changing his eye color, and he thought it would like make his life so much better if he got this eye surgery and changed his eye color. And I was just like, yo, that's wild. Cuz I like dark eyes too. I think dark eyes look mysterious and sexy, you know? Someone went full weirdo. Uh-oh. Let's see. Love the hat. Appreciate it. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Are you saying I look like Denzel? That's a solid compliment in itself. Are you saying that? I'm gonna take it as if you're saying it. That you think I got like some Denzel-esque to me. I'm gonna take that. And that's going to set me up to win now. So don't say that you didn't. Let's just leave it as it is. Let's leave it so I feel good as I go about my day. I think what happened was he started having. That's usually what happens. That's usually it. That's usually what it is. Uh, Listen, everybody wants looks at the end of the day, you know. You you go towards what you're attracted to visually first, and you hope to God that this person has a good personality and isn't a sociopath. That's what you hope, but the attraction is what draw people to, you know, the opposite sex or the same sex. You know, got a thumbs down. Okay, so you didn't like that. All right. So, all right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yoga is gay. Interesting. Interesting take on that. You got that Denzel smile shining, brother. Appreciate it. Making me feel good on a Thursday. You're a golden Nubian Egyptian face, chiseled, structured, shea butter, cocoa butter god. Well done. Well done, Prince. Well done. I receive it. I receive it, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got me, Tad. I'm exposed. All right. Hey, guys, this has been a good time. I really appreciate you guys pulling up to the chat. I only wanted to stay on here for 45 minutes, but you guys kept me so entertained on here with the comedy and the jokes, the dad jokes we had. Axel Foley cracked it off with a dad joke. Then we had my MVP. I keep forgetting his name. Calm down, level up with this solid depiction of my eyes. You guys, then we had Prince jump on here with this whole breakdown. With this whole breakdown, man. You guys are being silly today, man, and I love it. I love it when you guys pull up to the chat and you're silly. That silly spirit. Keep that silly spirit all day. Let it let it soak into your Friday. Keep that silly, lighthearted spirit. Keep that high vibration. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for pulling up to the chat. Special shout out to my moderator, Brittany. Really appreciate you being here. It's always a good chat when you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and go about my business. I will be back live on Saturday at 9 a.m. I hope to see you. Until then, have a blessed Thursday and have a wonderful Friday. I'll see you soon. Peace.